everybody, we're back.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Sam's immediately gonna leave us. This one. We were underwater.
We were underwater and we were killing things.
We were killing some crazy folk, if I remember right.
What?
They were going a bit wrong.
Yeah.
Where?
I think we've explored most of the area.
I think so. Did we come from there? We come from here. I think we came from here.
Yeah.
So
So
I think
that is
there
the
may be
direction we
something.
took, yeah.
Yeah.
We killed all the crazy fish people in the first room, and now we gotta go to the next one. Never ends.
It doesn't.
A corpse that went away.
I'm gonna do my best to not lead us into random tangents, because it always seems to be my fault when we do that.
I think random tangents are perfectly fine.
Yeah. No, will they not let us in that door?
It doesn't seem to be. It's a wall painted to look like a door.
I hate it.
I believe you're at... Did you get the Enviro suit? Like, is it
Yeah.
in your inventory? I believe you're at the point where you need to put that on and actually go
William
up.
kept saying he didn't want to put it on.
I remember that. I remember
I
it made me
don't
really
remember
mad
why.
because you have to do it.
Well, I didn't want to do it yet. There were other people to kill. Well, I shouldn't call them people. They were aliens.
Where does this appear at?
Did you actually pick it up?
think
I
we did.
know I picked it up, but
Okay,
I
then
don't know
you
where
might
it
just
is.
go to the pressure door and see if you just like automatically put it on when you try to go outside.
Okay. Activating airlock. Continue. Success. Warning. If you only have one virus, if you proceed through the airlock, all party members will have to stay behind. Okay. That's fine.
I believe there, if I remember correctly, there is a point where everyone gets an Enviro suit because you got to do
Oh.
things.
We
move really-
thick.
You move really slow.
Oh god. I don't think I can lightsaber properly with this.
I don't. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh. Oh.
Okay, try again.
Let me
Okay.
go. You gotta go at it at an angle.
The Force didn't want us to move forward yet.
It's the opposite of riding a pony. Whereas with a pony you can't hit those fences at an angle. You have to hit it at an angle.
See ya.
Oh, imagine how.
I don't think anybody will take us at a surprise. We'll see them coming from 50 miles away and hear that.
Imagine how long that man's just been sitting there in that pressure suit.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I'm
don't-
Darth Khan.
We
Bow
don't
to my
really
greatness.
do rescuing that
Isn't it
much.
obvious? The Cellcast have gone insane! They're killing everything that moves!
Look,
All I
stop
can
screaming.
I'm right here.
Swarmed over.
I'm not. He's got some good voice acting, honestly.
He does. The actor's very good.
Uh-huh.
He's very convincing. He just needs to stop yelling in my ear. I'm right next to you.
And I imagine this works on an intercom system, so I imagine it's just in a speaker in my ear, just screaming.
Well, he sounds like one of the people from Red vs. Blue.
He does. I'm only getting bits and pieces, obviously, but he does. He kind of sounds.
I don't remember
Kinda-
which one.
He kind of sounds like
Kind
the
of
dumb one.
caboose.
Yeah, the dumb one.
Seen like 5 episodes total of Red vs. Blue in my lifetime.
Mr.
I
Crunch
like
and
that
Bite.
stuff.
Mr. Crunch and Bite, the alien who knows only love. I remember that was Alex's name every time we played Halo, just Mr.
Yeah.
Crunch and Bite.
Mutants running around looking for dinner.
He'd be like, I'm Mr. Crunch and Bite, the alien who knows only love. Stab.
Another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm
I
heading out
feel
to the
like
ocean
the dark
floor right
side
now.
relic that's
It
just
leads to
sitting
another
here
tunnel like this
kind of
one.
might be the issue.
Only way to reach
So we
the
should take it
KOTOR
away
hunter,
from here
who
so
you
it doesn't
probably
hurt
Yes, for
anybody.
their
But I
own
won't wait around in
safety.
here with a Cellcast. You can
We're
catch
doing
up
a
with me
good
if you want.
thing.
Down the hall and through the doors on the right.
Good
I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Yes.
You are standing there for so long.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Don't
Proceeds
take
to
a
stand.
don't take a wrong turn in this place. It'll take you 50 years to correct it.
It's like, I've been here so long. I've been in this pressure suit so long. I'm really hungry and I really have to pee.
I have to pee so bad. Let's go this way.
I don't know.
I feel like
where
that'll
any
go
of these
back into
doors-
the place we came from.
Was that the direction we came from?
We
Was
yeah.
it north or
I think we came from north. Maybe,
Oh.
possibly. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
You gotta go with God. Just believe.
I don't remember a whole lot, but I do remember at some point you leave the facility.
Welded shut, the bastards.
I'm curious. Was there a Latin word for force?
Surely.
Let me just get on Google Translate because I have it relatively quickly pulled up because I was
Mine.
translating a lot of Danish.
Hmm. The Danes feature prominently in our lore recently.
I don't want to talk about it.
This looks like I can't. Oh no. That wasn't the correct way.
Damn it.
No, it'll take years to correct, as I said. Oh.
Impetu.
Impetu.
Like impetus.
Yeah. Impetu volt. The force wills it. Or would you have to have another word to qualify it as a definite article? Is that how
Well,
that works?
honestly, because let's find out. Let's just type in the force wills it. Otvis volt.
Maybe this is the way.
This
Otivis volt. Excuse me.
OTV's volt.
Come
Well, is that spelled with a V or with like a Roman V?
What, the vault?
Yeah.
I don't
A
think
V.
this was the way.
Okay, so technically,
Hang on, can I
the
go?
the V in Latin is pronounced with a W. So
Can I go to
Otivis
this one?
volt.
TV's volt.
Otivis volt.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a door here? No?
That's why those Germans have all those W's that are V's.
It's 'cause
Yes,
they're
actually. They learned it from somewhere.
I imagine the Germanic tribes originally just said their V's, and then the Romans are like, "Oh, well, we do this," and the Germans are like, "You know what? That's kind of cool."
We're
I
just
feel like
gonna put another word, or we're gonna put another letter in there to make the V's. There we go.
It's
We're
like
just also gonna do the other one.
it's like how a slang will happen, right? And you hate it with every fiber of your being, and then you start to say it ironically because of course, and then you just start saying it.
that was me with lit.
Lit, hella.
I used to hate the idea of saying it's
same,
lit,
Same.
and then I would
No,
just
it's
say
here
it
now.
ironically, and now I just say it all the time.
For me, it's bruh.
Bruh.
I always
Bruh.
liked bruh. I thought it was funny.
I started saying it ironically at first, but
That's how it begins.
slowly it just became just the one word answer you give when you don't know what else to say.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Oh, what's another good one? Hella was a good one that I hated.
For Defos.
Oh, shit, hella.
For Defos.
Defos.
Not a word, but I used to hate the idea of dabbing,
Yeah.
and I would do it ironically.
I kind of
and
find
I
it just funny
started-
now. It's
Yeah,
gone. It became so horrible that now it's just funny.
Oh, I have a feeling he's about to
Oh,
go.
goodbye.
Bye.
I liked your voice. Goodbye.
Well, he's dead now.
Well, that won't happen to us. We're two main character for that shit.
Surely.
Although,
How do we fight?
uh,
Can we fight?
Sonic Emitter.
Oh, I don't know about this. Can we do the
that.
force?
No.
Oh. Can we do anything?
We can,
That sonic emitter
maybe
is all you got.
if it gets close, it'll do something.
I hope it doesn't get close.
That
though.
sonic emitter is all you got.
I'm coming.
If I remember correctly, it just
Coming
makes
for
him
ya.
swim away.
Oh.
Oh, it
that
does
was
kill
easy.
them. I thought it just. If I remember, I was remembering that it just made him swim away, but no, that just kind of exploded it.
I'm coming. I'm coming, wildlife.
Eat your heart out, PETA.
Fuck them.
I really do hate PETA.
Everyone should hate PETA.
They're not good. They're bad.
They're just a bunch of hypocritical, higher than thou, holier than thou bastards.
I'm coming.
They are, in fact.
Slowly. I'm coming slowly.
I may not get there.
I gotta keep them both in my vision.
I may not get there quickly, but rest assured, I will get there.
Coming for you first.
You will not enjoy this, but it will be over quickly.
Oh, come on. We'll go left first.
We have so many quotable things that we say as a friend group, but I feel like the one time we actually get fans and people are going to quote us, it's going to be something we hate.
Gotta lube those teens.
No, because you know what? It is going to be something like that.
Lube them up. You don't want an unlubed teen.
Oh, I hate it.
Stop shooting us.
Come on.
We're the good guys. We're the protagonists.
I think I'm coming is the most utilitarian of the sayings.
That we do say
Either
that a lot.
I'm coming or they're coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
That's a very unlikely source too. It came from the Day of the Tentacle adventure game.
The Day of the Tentacle.
It was an old LucasArts adventure game from like the 90s or early 2000s. Like point and click adventure game proper. We played that one time over at Tyler's apartment, and that got said there. Of I'm coming.
And it's just existed ever since.
Mm-hmm.
You could throw a grenade at them.
And for all you dirty fucks that will eventually watch this series, that's spelt with an O-M, not a U-M.
It's spelt exactly how you think it's spelt.
Don't say that! Don't encourage it!
It's spelled however you wish it to be spelled.
Oh god. Now there's gonna be... 2 years from now, there's gonna be a meme of Jordan's face with "I'm coming" under it.
I'm coming.
A breath mask.
Ooh, that might look better than the shit we've got on.
It looks, if I remember, yes, it looks very dark side.
We need medium armor proficiency.
We really need that.
I thought you already got it.
No,
I think that's the next one we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
it was what we planned on getting. No, wait, I don't know. Okay.
But you needed to be a master lightsaber wielder first.
If we had just had that on, it wouldn't have affected us.
We didn't even see that mine. We probably need to start increasing our perception.
Yeah, it was just there.
You should look at your feats to make sure that that is, in fact, the next one. Because I remember I told you to forego an armor proficiency because you needed to master your lightsabering.
Yeah.
Yes, so you're at light, so
It
yes,
would
it
be
will be the
next.
next one. You're a
Damn it
consular, right? Or are you a sentinel? I know you're not a guardian.
No, we went with the one that did the lightsaber.
Oh, you did? So you're a guardian?
Yes.
Oh, good. So you can even go up to heavy armor.
Yes.
If we wanted to, but we
This
probably
is
won't
right.
need to.
I will say,
This goes
I
right.
mean,
I don't want to go here.
heavy armor.
Did you ever
Not all-
just end up in a room? It's like, why am I here?
Not all of it looks great. Most of it does, but the heavy armor is really nice.
Well, it's mostly about being able to cast the Force.
Mhm.
If we can do that and wear heavy armor, then that would be nice.
That
You
was
can.
the reason
You
why
can-
we were been wearing this shit.
You can do it. It does affect it, but honestly, by end game, your lightsabering is going to be so much more powerful that you're going to really forego using force at all.
Hello.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firax and the Selkath in. No.
The hell is that fucking sharkfish gonna get in here?
Like, like unless you're fighting an enemy that actually has a weakness to one of your force powers. Oh, you need to get out of there. Bash it. Can you bash it?
Yes.
Yeah, smack it. Just smack-a-lack.
Kill.
I'm dying.
You hit hard. Oh, it decided to hit.
Kill. Anakin, I'm
I can't.
weak. Anakin, I can't do it.
Smack it. But yeah, unless you're fighting an enemy that has an actual resistance, an actual disadvantage to one of your force powers, because you're a guardian by the end game, you're just gonna be like, what is the force? Stab. The force? I have blades.
They're here to help
But
us.
I've been using the force so much.
I'm telling you, you're a strength build that you need to just be hitting things. Your proficiency is hitting things.
Just so scared.
If you wanted to use the force more, you should have picked Consular.
We
Your
didn't
proficiency.
know.
What do you mean you didn't know? You've been playing Star Wars 5e. I think you should have gathered that Consulars are force, Guardians are lightsaber. They tell you that when you're picking.
Yeah, but we didn't know what we wanted to do, and we just kind of wanted to do all around.
I
So
want
we
to do
did
everything.
Then you
Yeah.
pick Sentinel. They even tell you that. They say Consular is martial. They say they say Consular is force, Guardians are lightsabers, Sentinel is a mix.
Bah.
It's too late now.
Sentinel's the jack of all trades. Like, they just do everything.
We're
But
the
they
perfect Jedi.
Sentinels do they can do good lightsabering and good force, but Guardians do masterful lightsabering, and Consulars do masterful force things.
You seen a star map?
So I'm just telling you, get good at lightsabering. You're a guardian, that's just what you need to do.
Well, maybe, fuck the Jedi and their delineations for how things have to be.
This isn't even about the Jedi anymore, because as a guardian, you're gonna be what is it? As a guardian, I believe you're gonna be eventually become a Sith Juggernaut. I think that's the proper name, is the Juggernaut.
That sounds a hell of a lot like Darth Bane.
No, it's basically Darth Vader.
Bigger than our submersibles.
You're just a tank of a human that just
All the Selkaths started screaming
says pain does not exist to me. Pain is a thought, and I do not feel. Pain is just the idea that I've been hurt. I know I'm hurt.
Pain is weakness. We don't deal with it.
Basically, you're just a tank of a human being, and yeah.
Maybe we just want to live forever.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, you just need to be good lightsabering. Your force powers are, I'm not saying they're not important, because even in heavy armor, you can use them. They're just not as good.
That would explain more.
We put a lot of points into it.
You should have been putting points into lightsabering.
Well, no.
It's your class. This isn't a free.
And we're doing fine.
This isn't a free-form RPG. This is you have a class. You should build into it.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to
Do what I want.
children coming to protect them.
Whatever. It's my force. I do what I want.
Well, no, because as a guardian, your force power pool is significantly lower.
It's out there still.
We've still been
It's
killing things.
fine.
I know, but you know those issues of I'm out of force power,
That's why we have lightsabers.
and you're not good at them.
We're pretty good at them. If I'm, we have
Fine.
Need to be
we have
better.
level 2 level 2 mastery with them, or level 3 mastery. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
But we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is.
If it flawed as it is, it should be
My head.
ideal.
No, it's not
My head
working
hurts.
Right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking?
You're fine.
What are you talking
The
about?
propellant we made was supposed to drive Firaxis sharks away, but we never got very far in its development.
Is that supposed to be a
One we tested
Firaxis
instead was
reference?
violently toxic.
You have
Did they-
32 gigabytes of
Rupturing your
RAM.
atherosclerosis in seconds and
What?
preventing them from drawing
Is that what
oxygen
I'm
from the
looking
water
at? Your
by clogging their
gigabytes? You have
Oh,
32
yes.
gigabytes of RAM.
Yes,
That's
I
a
do.
lot. That's a lot.
Yes, those are computer specs. Live
That's a
updated.
lot.
Do they have shark repellent? Is that what they're talking about?
I guess.
You have the sonic emitter. You don't need anything
Yeah.
else.
I just
But
killed
they're-
like 6 of
Exactly
them.
what it'll do.
Yeah.
It'll kill the shark. That's what.
Okay. Whatever. Yep. We know.
Can you
Vent
just kill
toxin,
Well, the
kill
monster seemed
monster.
There's a giant
rifts.
shark.
destroy
We
the
know.
machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and return.
No, I'm not so sure.
So we're killing the shark.
We're killing the shark. No.
Well, yeah, why even bother leaving it alive?
Yeah.
The pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain of.
Nah.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those
Although
years of work.
destruction.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
No chemical. Never
No.
mind. Fuck them.
Knowledge.
Kill both of you as well.
What? No! Run, Kono. She's one of them.
I saw the option happen.
You should just choke the life out of her. Specifically, choke the life out of her.
Where are you going?
I love the idea of the force choke, especially on weak people where you just kind of twitch your fingers and they die.
They just go.
Like even as a Jedi, like even if you were a Jedi, like all the force choke is just force grip, which is a basic Jedi move you learn.
It's just turning them off.
It's just it's basic telekinesis, but instead of grabbing an object, you're just grabbing their windpipe.
Yeah.
There was a footlocker over there.
There was. You should go
Oh,
look at it.
Cool.
You should go touch it with your
got?
hands.
With your special hands.
I got special hands. Alright.
However, even though I love the idea of the force choke and how evil it is, I think Destroy Droid, ever since I saw the last episode of Mandalorian, Destroy Droid looks so much cooler. Just the way he just...
The way Luke just
crumpled
did things.
He just crumpled it with his mind. Just the sheer force of his will.
I see ya.
I was like, well... I was like, Luke, if you could just do that to a person.
I
Which
mean, he
obviously
is
he
considered to
probably
be
can.
the most powerful Jedi. He probably could do that to a person if he really wanted to.
Oh.
Like, as much as I love Grand Moff Tarkin, I would have loved it.
Right here.
You went back.
This is where I wanted to go. Or at least I don't think it was. Let's go look at the other place.
Like, you should go. Yeah, now you want to go left.
Yeah.
We
look like somebody put a baby in a suit. That's how we
Kinda.
walk. Just.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I am crying, mother. Feed me.
I require sustenance, mother.
You know, Landon never really cried much, now that I think about it. He was a really calm baby.
According to my mother, I didn't cry very much, but my brother cried all the fucking time.
Like,
I was a
Landon,
crier.
Landon immediately from like the day he was born just slept through the night, didn't cry much, was really chill. I think it was really chill. If I remember correctly, like when he wanted to eat, he would just kind of like make a noise, not really even cry, just be like.
He would say, "Father, I require sustenance. Feed
That would have
me."
been funny.
Feed me!
Feed me! No, but he was just never really annoying, at least not from what I remember.
Maybe you just blanked it out.
Well, like even
I
even
hear
my
that
ex-wife-
happens when you have children.
Well, like even my ex-wife talks about how like he was a really calm baby, but I mean, I obviously had to go out and work, so there was probably stuff I just missed. He's getting kind of wild now,
I found
though.
it. It's here.
Space Marine drop pod.
I found it.
He's getting kind of wild now,
Can't
though.
take it from me.
His brother,
Don't try.
his brother's influenced him.
Happens.
Give me the knowledge.
It's another Rakatan. We're gonna talk to a Rakatan again. I
Give
assume.
me the power.
No,
Oh,
No,
I
not
believe
this
it.
time?
I'm pretty sure it's
Is that
just
it?
that's just the one time on Kashyyyk. Yeah,
Oh.
you got
Aw.
it. You're good.
It's so beautiful.
They are really pretty. Like especially for these dated graphics, they are really pretty.
It's the most
They are.
beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Like someone worked really hard on these. That
They
is
did.
so bright on my screen. I felt my eyes. Oh,
Gaze into the core of the galaxy.
Gaze
I felt my
within
eyes
is
just
the
starting
black
to hurt.
hole at the center of infinity.
Oh God. Okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, like I started feeling my eyes hurting, and I was like, "Oh wow, I need to look away." But someone worked really hard on that.
We had to appreciate it. We
That's
did
always a
another plan.
terrifying. That's always a terrifying thought to me. That in the middle of every galaxy is just some fuck off.
Not every
giant
galaxy
black
has
hole.
a black hole, although some of them do.
I thought the majority of them did.
I thought
No, I
every
don't think
spiral
so.
galaxy. I thought it was every spiral galaxy was just
No,
built by a
it's just some of
supermassive.
them.
Well, then what else would have enough pull to just bring in all those stars?
Gravity. The rest of the galaxy.
Just holding it all together.
Uh-huh.
It's like a dysfunctional family, just a group of really influential people just holding it all together.
Uh-huh. If you compare the gravitational pull of the center black hole to the rest of the galaxy, the rest of the galaxy dwarfs it.
Observational evidence indicates that almost every large galaxy has a supermassive black hole at the
But not
galaxy's
everyone.
center. The
But I
Milky-
mean, like I imagine,
Milky
like
Way
that's a,
has one, and yeah. But
I
yeah.
imagine that's a very common catalyst for all those stars together.
Could be.
Because I mean, yes, while the eventual mass of the galaxy is much greater than the initial supermassive black hole, like
I
you
did
need
it.
something. And I
Yeah,
imagine a
well,
supermassive black hole is a really good way to just catch those roving stars. It's like, no, you're mine now.
You're part
It's
of
a
the
rip.
family now.
Also, the idea of roaming black holes terrifies me.
As well, it
Some of them
should.
can move real fast.
Mhm.
A lot of them do real move fast.
Like near the speed of light fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's terrifying that they're just wandering around.
Imagine
you'll
that
never
just
see
heading
it until
towards
it's
Earth.
too late. Yeah. You'll never know until it's far too late to do anything about it. Honestly, if they're of any actual decent size, they'd probably just throw us out of orbit before we ever even saw it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
So
imagine,
massive.
we're just living our lives one day, and all of a sudden it starts getting real cold.
The sun starts getting real small. Oh, it's like okay, space travel's a priority now. Everybody get to work.
We're moving this from like 10th priority to 0th priority.
Return.
This is the only thing that will keep the entire species alive within like a year. We gotta do this.
The Cellcath went crazy. All these are both true.
Something was down.
You know, and it's weird. I keep thinking no one important cares about space travel, and then I look into the advancements we're still making in space travel. I'm like, oh, we're just no. It's like not. It's not that people aren't doing it. It's just no one talks about it.
They don't.
It's like we have engines that can theoretically get us to Mars in a month. It's like, why is no one talking about this? This is a big deal.
Damage the KOTOR supply. This must remain entirely secret.
I ain't go snitching. I don't give a shit. I'm about to leave your planet and never come back.
Like, even though it's highly illegal by international law, the fact that people like SpaceX are trying to make commercial space travel is really a big deal.
Elon Musk has explicitly stated that he wants to colonize Mars and not care about any government entity on Earth. So,
Mars is a really shitty place. It has it's shit.
Well,
you can grow some things on it, but it's not a.
To be fair, we don't actually know what's on Mars. Like, what if we go there and find like?
We have.
I'm just saying it would require lots of terraforming to make it correct.
Well, I mean, but what if we go there and find out it's just a wash with amazing mineral resources?
That's possible.
That's why we have. That's why we have our rovers there. They take samples and they do all that. We know pretty much what the entirety of the planet is made of.
What do you want?
We need a. Apparently, there's some like weird ice thing that's on the bottom of our oceans that burns with 3 times the efficiency of coal, but almost none of the same emissions, and it's like 40 times more efficient.
What?
I feel like if that was a feasible thing to do, we would have done it by now.
Like certain people would be very interested in that.
It's very possible that it might exist, but just in too small of quantities to be of actual use.
You people are halting me, and I want to go home.
We don't know what happened.
They
want to go home.
Do you not remember you had a whole trial?
I want to
go
home.
We don't know what happened. We just want to leave.
I hate you people. I got what I want. I want to leave.
We already had our trial.
You know what? They're talking about how you'd be overwhelmed. I don't know if that's entirely true.
Yeah, I think I could get to my ship before they could get me, but whatever.
If nobody could stop Vader, I'm sure nobody could.
Oh, they want to finish the trial. I forgot you didn't finish it yet.
It is if you're talking about us.
You all just need to get over it.
I did put lots of toxin in the water. I hope you don't mind that.
It's fine.
I hope that doesn't affect your opinion on whether I should go free or not.
I'm sure it does.
I mean, I didn't do that. Somebody else did that. They're dead now, so they can't say anything.
Exactly.
I will say though, even though Mars is most likely just a shit planet with no real value, the idea of being able to get to Mars and back feasibly with very little stress.
Oh yeah, that's
open, and it opens the possibility of we have other planets that do have cool shit on them, and now we can go to them.
I do think that at some point within probably the next 1,000 years or so, we'll probably colonize a decent number of planets and moons in our solar system.
Like the moons of Jupiter, most of them have really cool shit on them.
It was the Sith. I saw them do it. I saw them do it.
They did it.
They were down there. They're dead now, and you won't find any bodies there, but they were definitely there.
I feel like it won't even take 1,000 years. Like we're actually, I mean, for us to be starting to colonize the solar system.
Well, the issue that we have right now is actually transporting things between them. It takes us years to get, like, if we want to get people to Mars, it's going to take us a while. And going anywhere beyond that will take even longer.
Either the first or third sounds like the most successful. They were already there, or maybe some Cellcath were helping them.
I'd say do that because you have evidence that the Cellcath were, murdering people.
Not out of the realm of possibility that some Cellcath might not be married to the idea of neutrality.
That's true. And honestly, like, with the thinking of how quickly people just started really prioritizing colonization on Earth once it was proven to be useful, I feel like as soon as we find something that makes us realize, oh, space has stuff.
Well,
I feel like there's going to be
space has lots of stuff. Like Mars in particular, it's red because it's covered in rust, and rust is made of iron, and we can use lots of iron. But but there are also asteroids that have
I've been lying. It wasn't really the Sith.
Oh, don't do
Just kidding,
that.
guys.
There were many
Um,
cell cats down
There
there.
were.
And that's not a lie. Well, I mean, but like iron doesn't have that hold on us that it used to, you know? Like
Well, I understand that, but
the
I
idea
mean,
of there being
there are-
lots of iron is just like, I mean, it's there, but
I just mean that to say that there are resources that we know are already in space.
Oh, yeah.
There are
I'm saying,
asteroids
like-
that we know out there that have like shitloads of platinum and all that kind of stuff. And we know they're out there. It's just, is it worth the effort to go and get it?
Oh yeah. No, I'm saying like we would need to find like some form of like energy commodity in our solar system that would just be like, oh, we're going now.
Now, that is actually an interesting idea. I do think that at some point we are going to move beyond fiat currency and we're probably going to have some kind of energy-based currency because it's about the only thing that we can actually guarantee will have value in the future.
Like if we found some kind of like space oil on Mars or like in another planet in our galaxy, like the race to colonize would begin.
There would be war. There's no going around it. So that's the problem.
I'm honestly of the mind that unless Earth makes like an alliance type government to govern outside of the atmosphere, war is just inevitable. We're gonna have space wars.
You know, we wouldn't have to have that if the workers of the world united.
That wouldn't stop shit. That wouldn't stop shit. Nations war. That's
You're not understanding what I'm saying. Workers of the world unite. That means all the workers of the world. That means
from this world.
you know,
No,
one world government.
I don't give a shit. I'm not coming back here.
well,
That's
I just said,
fine.
like, unless we make some kind of unified government to govern space or have a one world government, like no.
Oh, you
started talking
fools.
nation.
You've given me exactly what I wanted. I didn't even want to come back.
And honestly, there will never be a one world government. That's a pipe dream.
I say we just wait until the technology catches up and makes it happen, because it's happening.
See you,
It's a
bitches. Poisoned your water supply, and you're just gonna let me go, fools.
With the communication technology that we have and the ability for us to go completely across the world in hours, it's gonna happen eventually.
I feel like it's more possible that something like the Alliance will happen, where it's just there is a unified human government for outside of Earth, but I feel like Earth will never be a one world government. Now that space government's gonna be insanely more powerful than anything on Earth, and Earth's just gonna be like, we're too petty to say we're one people.
Well, then it would essentially just be a one world government anyway.
But it wouldn't really, like, I'm saying Earth, nations of Earth are too petty and absorbed into their own ideas of power that they'll never give it up, really.
You mean like the United States?
Yeah, I'm not
states
saying
that
we're perfect.
We're just a bunch of tiny countries dressed up as one big country.
Yeah, as much as I love my country, I don't put my country on this pedestal of we are the example. It's like, no, we're fucked up too. We're petty.
To be fair, though, I do think that we're probably the closest thing to whatever will end up running the world at some point. A union of states, essentially. I do think that's likely what the world will end up with.
But yeah, I if I had to really put my tinfoil hat on and try to guess what'll happen, I feel like there will be lots of war.
You see things inside us.
I feel like there'll be lots of wars that happen in a race for colonization of space that are gonna be so terrible that humanity's just like, no. Outside of space is ruled by this committee of people. Like, no more nations in space.
Is that like a World War II? It's like, oh, Europe, we gotta calm down. We're getting crazy over here.
I think the issue, though, is that it required a lot of people shooting a lot of guns before we figured that out.
Yeah,
and humanity might not survive a worldwide conflict that ends in the world saying we need to stop.
History always repeats itself. So I just feel it in my heart that we're gonna have a really big fuck off war in space. That a lot of people are gonna die horribly in the pursuit of resources outside of Earth. and it's going to be such a staggering number that the rest of us are going to be like, we need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what people thought or would have thought of World War II like 200 years ago. How many people are in the world right now? Not even 1 billion, and then
We need to
like
chill out.
100 years later, there's a
She
war
knows we're on the
across
path
the
to the
world.
dark side.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to know. This is our mind.
no,
You're
no,
just
no.
tagging along.
No, she knows. It's a whole.
What
It's a
gave
whole,
it away?
It's a whole thing.
What gave it away?
Are we even worse than we looked before?
We are.
Caught by our eye looks real bad.
I will loop that back to say the only thing that could stop humanity from having a big fuck off war with itself to calm down
Are you about to give me an Ozymandias solution?
would be a first contact type of war.
So you're giving me an Ozymandias solution?
Yeah. I'm saying feasibly, like, we're gonna fight each other unless we have something else to fight.
Yeah, but then once that's over, we tend to fight ourselves again.
I'm just saying, if we found a larger community within the known galaxy, we'd be like, oh, you know what? We got other things to kill people.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I'm just saying, like, from a purely hypothetical standpoint, I feel like those are the only two options. Is we're either gonna have a really big fuck off war with each other, or we're gonna have a really big fuck off war with some aliens.
I just have a hard time believing we'd win any war with any civilization that is currently spacefaring.
But I don't think humanity will learn that they need to calm down without another big fuck off war. That's gonna be like, oh, we should probably come together.
That just really gets into philosophy and what you see as the human condition. I personally think that we enjoy war, but I think that war is the result of essentially hierarchies who want to expand their influence. I think that's the point of war.
I don't think humanity as a whole learns anything the easy way.
I don't know. The vision of our
It's not about learning things the easy way. It's more just about figuring out a diplomatic solution.
And honestly, I don't think we really ever figure out a diplomatic solution without it hurting first really bad. Most of the diplomatic solutions we have to problems now are because World War II was so fucking terrible.
To be fair, though, we have decreased the amount of war exponentially in the world in the past 100 or so years.
And we didn't start doing that until we realized after World War II that this can get really bad.
It was going down before that. It's been trending downward for a couple 100 years. But we just currently live in a time that the wars that we do have tend to be either large scale and very destructive, or kind of small and specialized affairs that happen fairly quickly but can still have the potential to be destructive. Like Iraq.
Jordan, you need to give up on those frog things.
I'll fucking kill
Yeah,
them.
I don't think there's anything we can do.
Yeah, they're not going away.
But I want them to fucking go away.
Well, you shouldn't have.
HK, fix it.
You shouldn't have let them on your ship.
Fix it.
Oh, we about to get Canderous real excited again.
Have you seen them? Canderous, please.
Yeah, what do you want?
I want you to jump my bones, Canderous. That's what I want.
That'd make me happy.
They were not much of a threat to speak of, but once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn.
We all go silent for Revan.
Romances are a thing in these two games.
Is it?
But I feel like what?
Is it?
Yeah, in KOTOR and KOTOR 2, romances are a thing, but they're not like Mass Effect romances where you have a full-on sex scene. Like it's all very implied.
Okay, I was wondering if this was still in the era of awkward romance scenes, like early Dragon Age.
Yeah, like, and that's what I was about to say. I was like, if these games ever got a remake, they would go full-on with it. BioWare's been known to really take that shit the far way.
So close. It looked like the entire galaxy was within our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two
Very
fleets
important
filling
world.
the space
sounds
Oh, he's
familiar.
getting excited.
shining
He's
the
getting
stars.
excited again. we see that
It's
armor
not your
rising.
ships or your men or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final
His
battle.
tone when he talks
It
about
was
this
by the
stuff is
actions
so
of one
so
person.
intimidating.
The Jedi
It
Revan
is.
He knows this is his life.
He's just he just gets so
Even Mando
enthralled with it.
himself
He's just
was
like,
taken aback.
and all the
Ferocity
blood and the guts. And... It's like Canderous, calm down.
No. Get more passionate, Canderous.
I need to go relax. For
Excuse me, Khan. I gotta go use the bathroom. Oh, and I imagine he's a screamer, so he's just in the bathroom. Ah! Ah!
Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life.
I just imagine he's very aggressive
If Revan had been a Mandalorian,
in all aspects of his life.
HK, why aren't you fucking fixing this?
Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there
Okay.
something else you want to know?
He's just looking around like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all these little things jumping around.
Kill!
HK-47 is ready
Please.
to serve,
We could also try fixing him.
Statement. I have little knowledge of that.
Just kill him! HK!
HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Well, serve us by getting rid of these fucking things.
Affirmative. If you believe
I don't think my skills are up to the task. I think his skills are more up to the task than mine are.
We have another droid that's real good at this kind of stuff. I wish we could just have the droid do it.
Could we actually just kill him here?
I hope not.
Let's save. Let's just do a little quick save here.
You mean you don't want to go back to our trial?
No. Are you implying that I am inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical.
I didn't think negatory was an actual word.
Or some such.
Yeah.
I never. The only time I've ever actually heard it in any context is like the pseudo sarcastic negatory, good buddy, shit like that.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open.
He's gonna die. I feel it.
Who, HK?
We bricked him immediately.
Nothing to do with my memory. Ow! I am poking my own eye socket. Ow! Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment.
No.
We're not able to repair. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fix it.
I'm gonna do it again.
Second time's the charm.
Claim a small amount of relief. Signing off.
Just goes to sleep.
I think we got some new stuff. Okay, so we have a robot, which is attack. That seems pretty good. Attack bonus 3.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Less blood deflection. Damage versus.
Oh, it's so weird, the time zones with my son.
It's a racist crystal.
Yeah. Racist versus droids.
So this one has damage.
It's always weird to think that my son is 3 hours in the past at all times.
Okay, so this attack bonus 1.
Same.
Although
I'm in the future.
What happens there?
I'm in the future. Oh yeah, William's also 3 hours in the past because he lives
far
in the past. He lives in the past. We live in the future.
Technically, we all live in the past. What even is?
Oh, you've gotten some. Where'd that green lightsaber come from?
I don't know.
We killed somebody for it.
That's
Mr. Man's.
Yeah. I like that we both went to Mr. Man.
That might also be a thing that ends up on a shirt. It's just like, I'm with Mr. Man.
Attack this one.
I
think
just
this
already
crystal should be applied somewhere.
I already see it.
That's-
T-shirt saying you gotta lube your teens.
Oh.
I already see it.
The more you say it, the more it'll happen.
Gotta lube them teens.
The racist crystal.
Buy our merch. Link in the description.
That was Alex who came up with that during Crusader Kings, right?
Yes.
Oh, and it's gonna be a picture of my beautiful king saying we gotta lube those teens. Even though he had nothing to do with it. He's just so photogenic.
He's just too beautiful for us to not. I'm sorry.
He was beautiful.
He did openly say that he was gonna fuck his daughter's husband, though.
He did.
He was also beautiful, so.
He
He
grabbed
never
him.
did it though.
No, he didn't. But he grabbed him by his face and said, "You're gonna go fuck my daughter, and then I'm going to fuck you."
What you do to my daughter, I'll do to you.
Which is surprising. You'd think that would scare him, but they had a lot of kids.
They had a lot of kids, and now they're going to divvy up Ireland among their children. Gonna be a whole thing.
We're also giving her line the Holy Land.
True.
I want to go to this place now. 'Cause
My
I'm still scared of desert.
my new breed of Italian Catholic Vikings are gonna have the Holy Land.
Oh, you're Vikings now?
You're letting
No,
my
I'm
blood
saying-
in.
Well, no, I'm saying like they live in Iceland,
Oh, okay.
but they're Italian and Gaelic Catholics.
But they're not Vikings.
No, they're not really Vikings. No,
Like, we don't let that shit into our blood.
no, but like I'm just saying, like if someone like went to the Holy Land, it's like, oh, where are you from? It's like Iceland. It's like, oh, you're a Viking. It's like, no, I'm not. But it's easier for you. If it's easier for you to say that, go ahead. I can grow a beard.
I killed him.
But the failure was Kalos, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hide?
You may rise.
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again.
Who's he gonna say?
My
maybe.
apprentice, Darth Band.
I swear I thought that said Darth Brandon.
For a moment, I thought so too. Oh.
Oh, you could take his robes. They look really pretty.
They do. Just putting that on my shopping list.
Well, that seemed a little extra.
That did seem a bit unnecessary.
Why?
He was just walking about doing his job.
Brandon, don't be so mean.
See, that's why I like the Sith in the second game so much better, because they don't do cartoonishly evil shit like that. They're so much more calculating.
You know what? I'm just gonna call him Darth Kyle.
Oh, I'll be right back, getting a phone call from the family.
Darth Kyle just walks into a room and smashes a hole in the wall to assert his dominance.
Like Darth Kyle, Darth Brandon, Darth Grayson, Darth.
So many names.
Darth Joshua.
Where are we?
I went to Yavin because desert scares me still.
The fourth moon of Yavin. I feel like this planet may be important at some point in the future.
Maybe, perhaps. Yo, and yo, come with me. Okay. Ooh, are we on like a space station?
It would appear so. I don't know what all these panels are, but I hope we can just walk through and nobody cares.
Is it fine here? No, it's my ship. He dead.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, no, I murdered him. It's mine now.
Yeah. Very new.
Very new. I don't know. I just
How do
came
you know?
here.
I'm looking for a star map.
just need a star map. It's fine.
Or we can lie.
Flying is always damn it.
Rude.
Fine. I think the Republic will be here in the future.
Why can't we just tell him the truth? We want a star map and we need...
Yes. We tell everybody else about our top secret mission.
Yeah.
I just smelled. I went and took a whiff of the Italian beef I'm cooking and immediately creamed my shorts.
Nice. Gotta clean that up.
Oh, who needs drugs when you have Italian beef that smells that good?
Me. Why is he real fixated on these
What are you
Trandoshans?
talking about?
Where are you at?
Yavin. Let me in.
This is long before that planet became important.
I mean, technically, it's been important for a long time. It just hasn't been, well, there are things that haven't happened on the planet yet, I suppose. But Yavin is a very dark place in the Force.
I went in.
Well, no, I'm saying like the planet itself politically is not really important right now.
Politically, no, but it is important in galactic history.
If my memory's correct, isn't it pretty much a backwater right now?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it remains a backwater, but I'm also pretty sure that...
yeah, but now that's by choice.
No, I'm pretty sure some Sith Lord way back in the Wind times used it as a base.
Would that be Exar Kun?
It might be Exar Kun. I'm pretty
No,
sure...
Exar Kun was on Korriban, wasn't he?
Well, Korriban was a Sith homeworld, but he didn't use Korriban as his headquarters.
I think we'll be going there last. That feels like a last sort of a planet to me. The Sith place. That'll be us coming home.
Yeah, it was Yavin 4. That was where Exar Kun set up his Sith Citadel, the Iron Citadel.
I heard about the current...
And its ruins became the Jedi Temple, didn't they?
Reading about the Great Sith War.
Tell me more. We're learning about it right now, William. What you're reading is what's on screen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was Ludo Kresh that used Korriban as a home base.
That's a name.
I guess that's a name.
Exar Kun was far more powerful than any Sith Lord that's come since.
Exar Kun is the most powerful Sith Lord to ever exist. Period.
But he lost.
He did lose because the entire might of the Jedi came down on him.
That is true.
It took the Order and the Republic to take him down.
Do you sell things?
It took a lot of people to bring down Kun.
It took everything. It was over Coruscant too.
It took a lot of people and a lot of death.
And that was after he already had taken Coruscant.
As an actual combatant, he was unrivaled in martial prowess.
Still died.
I believe, didn't he die like his ship got exploded? Like no one actually fought him in single combat, if I remember correctly. Like, his flagship was destroyed. I don't think anyone, I'm pretty sure he remained undefeated in single combat till his death.
It is very possible.
Oh, he has interesting things.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's expensive.
Have you leveled up yet?
No.
Not yet, no.
Okay,
Shadow armor.
I don't need 2 of those. don't really need that.
Well, you're wearing the master robe, so you could sell both of those, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone else is going to be wearing Dark Jedi robes.
I don't think they care for it too much.
I will say, even though I was playing a Jedi, I usually wore like lighter colored robes, and one of the characters you can basically make your apprentice in KOTOR too. And I put him in black robes, so it was really nice, like dichotomy of colors. I walked around and because mine were part armor, so I walked around in, like these blue, purple with silver armor plating robes, and he followed me in like black robes, and it just looked really nice and thematic.
It's all mine. This is all mine.
Not yet, but I mean,
someday. What you got over here?
But like, I don't even think Revan was considered comparable to Exar Kun.
He was betrayed by Ulic Keldroma.
Ah, but But Ulic didn't fight him in single combat.
No, he essentially backstabbed him.
Is this just a place to buy things?
Maybe.
Is this not like an actual place?
Do we have to go down to Yavin 4 in particular?
I hate
We're just in a
so
space
much.
station, I think. Who are you?
Is there a star map on Yavin?
I don't know.
You should look at your quest. Because doesn't the quest actually tell you which planets they're on?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I asked him that already. He didn't know anything.
So you should just look at the quest.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Starforge. What's going on? The map is incomplete still.
Oh, these archaic menus.
I know.
I don't see anything.
There. Can I find it somewhere here? This here, escape terrorist, Star Map Chic, Mission for the Republic. No.
No, that's from the other planet. It's sorted by order received, so it would be toward the top, I believe.
What it? Archery, Gandron. Hunters, I don't know.
On Tatooine for a while. Yeah.
Well, we know we can go to Tatooine, so that may be the next place we have to go.
You know what? I can't remember, so let me just do something here. Google.
Yeah, just have we missed something here, or is this just supposed to be a place you buy stuff? I'm back.
There are 3 star maps, correct?
Maybe.
I don't know how many there are.
Manon.
No, there are 4.
Korriban, Tatooine. Okay, so yeah, Korriban and Tatooine, I assume.
First star map, Dantooine. Second star map, Tatooine. Third star map, Kashyyyk. And then Manon.
Okay, yeah.
We've been to Manon and we've been to Kashyyyk, so I guess Tatooine.
Did you find the star map on Dantooine?
Is there one? Yeah. Isn't that the... Or wait, is that the first one you get? Yeah, that's the first one you get. That's the first one you find.
Okay, you did actually find it on there.
Yeah, that was in the temple thing.
I couldn't remember if you had to go back.
So I guess we have 3 of the 4 then. So we just need to go to Tatooine.
Yep.
Go get it.
Back to this horrid place.
And then once you have all the star maps, things start happening.
We get to go fight those Tuskens that killed us like 3 times.
You're a lot higher level, though.
That's true.
You have more power.
Better. Goodbye.
I'm just saying, you really need to be... You pick the Guardian, you need to be building into lightsaber over force.
Yeah, yeah.
I keep saying that.
I'm just trying to help you people.